Good morning, year one, and welcome to our second day of maths on addition and subtraction. So today we're going to be starting with our arithmetic starter, which is subtraction, and then we're going to be looking at how we can use addition facts to create subtraction sentences. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll get started. So when you're ready again, have a go at these, and when you're ready, start the video again and I'll go through the answers. So welcome back, year one. So 8 minus 4, you start with 8 fingers, you take away 4, you end up with 4 fingers. Then 8, count back 6 from there, gives you 2. 12, probably on a number line now, we're using number beads, you count back 3, or you can do it on your fingers, 12, in a fist, 11, 10, 9. 6 minus 6, when you take something away from itself, you're left with nothing. 16 minus 7, again you could start at 16, count back 7, that would give you 9. 12 minus 5, same process, 7. 13 minus 6, interestingly both of these numbers have gone up 1 and the gap is still 7. Then 15 minus 6, that's 2 more, the number's too bigger, so that's 9. Then 20 minus what makes 6, so we start at 20 and we count back to 6, which will give us 14. And you might spot that we could now do, to get to 14, we count back 6, and these numbers are a pattern again. And then 20, what do we count back to get to 8? 12. And then to get to 12, we count back 8, another pattern. Watch out for these this week, year one. And then we've got 19 minus something equals 6. If you did it on a number square, you count back 10, which will give you 9, and count back another 3, so that's 13. And then this would be 14 because it's 1 smaller. And then we could spot, maybe we could think about what's 5 more than 9. That's 16. And then we could use that information to work out that 16 minus 5 equals 9. So that's your starter. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're doing today. So you're going to be able to represent and use number bonds and related subtraction facts, which means basically you're going to be able to make some addition sums and you're going to be able to deduce some subtraction sums based on them. So let's have a look at our starting point. Okay, so this is our opening challenge. Now you're going to need some equipment to do this. I want you to think about what's the best way, what piece of equipment would be best used to figure out as many different ways as 10 minus 1. Well, let's see what we've got hidden under here. I bet you've worked out that this is the best pieces of equipment. And there it is, a 10 array and two-sided counters. Now, you don't need to do two-sided counters because I'm going to show you. What I'm going to do is we're going to populate this with 2 colours, but then I'm going to show you a trick that you could do at home to save you having to have 2 different colours. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up because we know that a 10 array has 10 different boxes. And then what we do is we count the colours. So we've got 1. So we know it equals 10 to start off with. And then we've got 1 blue. And added to that, we've got 9 green. Now, you don't absolutely have to have 2 different colours because let's just show you what would happen if I remove the blue. So the blue's gone. How many missing are there? How many empty blocks are there? There's 1. And how many green? There's still 9. So you could, if you wanted to, sorry, we've lost a page. You could, if you wanted to, leave it blank. If it's easier, if you don't have different colours. In many ways, it's better if you can use the colours because it's a lot easier. Now I'm going to show you a trick. For the next one, although it's up to you completely, I could swap one of those for one of those, and that would give me a new sum. Can you say what that is? That's right. So this now is 10 equals 2 plus 8. And you might want to use that to do as many patterns as possible. And if you want a challenge, you could also have a go at writing what the subtractions are. So for example, we've got 10, and if we take away 2 blue, we would have 8 green left. That's the other way you can write it. Okay, so have a go at that, and when you're happy with that, you could go on to this second one. Now this second one is very much the same, but you're working with 20, so you're working with 2 10 grids. So I'm going to very quickly show you how you could get your first one, and it's going to be a very lazy way. So we've done 1 cube there. So we know that 20 equals 1, and then let's count how many grids are missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that would equal 1 plus 20 plus 19. So then we've worked out 20 equals 1 plus 19, and you could repeat that pattern by adding 1 each time. And when you want to, if you can, you can also produce a subtraction fact based on that. So that would be 20. Take away 1 leaves how many squares blank? That's right, 19. Okay, so that is the second challenge, and that is your challenge is to work out as many as you can. And if you've really enjoyed it, you could choose your own number and find all the different addition sentences that goes with that. Okay, and that is the end of today's maths lesson.